Good evening and welcome to the Hobby Corner. It's Friday night, let's get some hobby on. How's everybody? Hope you're well. Hope you're feeling good. You're feeling fine. You're feeling energized for the weekend. Let me know in the chat what you've been up to, what you're about to do, what you got plans for tonight as well, and this weekend going forwards. It's always nice to know what's going on in the world. That is the Hobby Corner. Hey. Good to be here. Another week. Woohoo! Now, I've got some important information to throw up at you after this. So I'll do the intros and all that sort of stuff. But we'll just wait for a few more people to join us as well. And don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. And that little bell icon. I don't normally say to do that. I say it like once every now and then, but it is quite important if you don't want to miss out on, or even for, well. So boom, do that. And yeah, it's been a busy day. It's been a busy week actually. So I haven't really got anything done in the way of any hobbying. But I did get that video done. So if you haven't checked it out already, go have a look. It's all about the struggles that a lot of us go through. Procrastinate, beat it, finding ways around it, and all that. But don't worry, I keep it as light-hearted as possible. But yeah, it's a good video. So go check it out if you haven't already. So here we have our early bird shout-outs. So let's go right to the top. And here we got Mr. Normski. How you doing? Glad you could be here. Thank you for joining us. We have Andrew Milligan as well. How you doing, dude? Says he's having a blur week, but time for some good vibes. Frost and Fit Smooth Foss, how you doing, dude? Glad you could be here, mate. We got Wolfenstone as well. How you doing, man? Void Captain Bazooka, whooshing in on Rocket. How you doing, dude? And we also got Gina Docty. How you doing? Don't know why I keep going like that. Whenever I get to the bottom of the list, whoever's at the bottom of the list, how you doing? Sorry, Gina, it had to be you today. You enjoyed the video. Thank you so much. Believe it or not, I actually I procrastinated about doing that video, and I even recorded it like 4 times with 4 different versions of it. It's disgraceful. So it took me a long time to get a video out about procrastinating, because of procrastinating. So, you know, the irony's right there in the title. So tonight I am going to be painting one of these 40k Chaos Space Marines, but with the Horus Heresy era 30k Death Guard color scheme. So it's going to be that off-white creamy color with the that sort of darkish sort of forest green, which I'm looking forward to because I haven't painted Death Guard like that before. I've done them in the usual, you know, 40k green and gold. Get them in. So Dave says he identified with the video as well. Yeah, I think a lot of people could identify with that video. It's one of the things, isn't it? Did you do a Scooby-Doo ending? Did I do a Scooby-Doo ending? No, there was no reveal of the bad guy, and I was not cursed for. If that's what you're on about. Yeah, I know, it's super real, and it's super annoying. An actual pain in the ass. Right, let's throw down some tunes. So I'm pretty cool. And I hope you can all hear me fine, everything. I'm not cutting off or anything like that. Oh, we had a problem last time when our guests. It was disgraceful. Absolutely disgraceful. Also, if you are in the Wickham area, quick shout out to staff at game, L and I can't remember the music in my now. I remember because I made a joke in my head, but I had to remember his name because it would be really upsetting for me. I don't remember. Scott. Boom. There we go. I'm the worst person with names. Absolutely. I can recognize faces most of the time, but when it comes to remembering names, I'm absolutely. But Scott, the manager, he's absolutely ace. And L is absolutely amazing as well. So if you're in the Wickham area, go check them out because the shop is closing. And they're relocating. They're being put into like a small kiosk sort of version of the shop in Sports Direct. They're not happy about that because working, but they gave us amazing customer service. They got amazing discounts as well. There's some Warhammer stuff, some 40k stuff in there if you want to grab yourself a quick bargain as well. So but along with Lego and everything like that. I don't get, by the way, I'm not getting anything, I'm just giving them a shout out because they're absolutely and if you want to get some D&D stuff as well, I got myself a young blue dragon, like 15, gave it to me just because they need to clear out the stock because they don't want to have to move it. So yeah, go check them out. Like, and that was my first like proper D&D as well, which I'll like to do an actual video for. Don't mess around. Don't mess around, Andrew. Don't say it's cutting out. You're gonna break my heart, man. And also Elle, she's got her own YouTube as well, so check it out. It's Nuka Elle. So NUKAELE. And she does like playthroughs and stuff like that, so go check them out. They're really good. Anyways, back to me, because this show's all about me, innit? No, I'm joking. It's all about the community, innit? So shall we get to it? I'm gonna move this mic over here. Boom. Gain is up as well. It might be your ears. I hope your ears are okay. Alright, so I'm going to keep the mic level. I'm going to be watching that mic level there. Alright, so let's do it. Shall we get to the actual painting of the thing? So as I said, I haven't done this paint scheme before, so I'm not quite sure where to start, except that I sprayed it with Wraithbone. Always comes out so bright. It's really not that bright. IRL. It always comes out really bright. So I hope it ain't your ears, mate. Can anyone else hear me okay in the chat as well? Also, let me know what you're up to. What you doing? What you been up to? Get that chat going. Andrew does say that he's feeling procrastination at life in general right now. But thanks for the video. The other day really hit home. Oh, I'm glad that I could make you feel even shittier, mate. Oh dear. Okay, alright, got my water, got my paper. Oh, before I get started, I did do a bit more work on these. So, got some like lens flare going on there. Just kind of fun to add. I based it. I'm going to add some grime to it, just a little bit, and then highlight these pouches and buckles and stuff. Yeah, that's almost done. And I went back to the Emperor Child and I did my Yoo-Hoo and Blood for the Blood God combo. So it's a bit of blood splatter on the armor and the face, and then of course dripping down because, you know, a bit of a masochist. So not masochist, a sadist. So he likes to fling that blood around, feel the sensations of it upon his skin. Sounds alright now. Okay, that's good. It's not your ears. Kev is doing his Norman Collier again. Oh dear. I really did crack up to that clip actually. Right, so what we want to do with this, I need a picture for reference really. Mine's been okay. I've been doing school holiday parenting. Eek. Did I literally live for these Friday hangouts? Nice one, man. No procrastination here. I just keep on trucking, doing a project I'm enjoying and excited to do, and when I know I have time to do it, which helps to get things done. That's really solid bit of advice there. I did put. Not all of us could be as godly as you, my friend, but we do try. We do try. Right, I need. There we go. Now I remember. The icon, just so I can have a look at them. Alright. Okay, so that's what I'm aiming for. So that looks to me like pallid witch flesh over pale nonsense, whatever it's called. Hang on. Nomsky says last day at work for 9 days. The hobby tonight. Nice. Right, not upset. It was going to be no, not Screaming Skull. Don't need Wraithbone because I've already sprayed it Wraithbone. What? No, no, not that. Flayed one. That was it. Flayed one flesh. And then pallid witch flesh over that. Right. Just find the paint. Yeah. I got it here somewhere. I promise. Brilliant. Is it hiding over there? Ah, rack off flesh. There we go. Rack off flesh. Blade one. Pallid witch. Don't need flayed one. I can go straight through to pallid witch. Booyah. There we go. Got it sorted. Looks like Windowline pink to me. The heck is that? Okay, so let's get some of this paint on the palette. Wet it down a bit. Go. If I want to finish an army painted to battle ready this side of the next decade, I need to get cracking. That is very true, dude. Very true indeed. Let's get this going. Which is a point. I need to bloody get myself in gear as well when it comes to painting, because I got a lot to finish off, a lot to do, and I really am still eyeing up the Stormbringer magazine. That is something I can get behind, because like I said, I haven't got any of those miniatures except a few of the Iron Jaws, which came in the premium kit for the Mortal Realms, and the same with the Sylvaneth that came in the premium kit as well. It can't hurt to have a few more. Or just, you know, pawn off the bits that I don't want. Especially because there's alternative builds as well. So that's always a bonus. Music stopped. I was working on some Hero Quest stuff today. Gaming night tomorrow evening. Nice. Black shield marauder carving missing leg joint details into corn berserker legs for it. Bloody hell. Rack off flesh, isn't that home and away swear word? It quite possibly could be. Rack off flesh. It's like saying struth, you know? You forget, I don't even need to lean that far ahead because I've rearranged the camera and everything, so it's supposed to be a bit more easier for me to paint without like sitting at a weird angle or anything, but I keep forgetting I don't need to do that. I'm doing this thin enough that could be a bit messy, it won't matter. But I'm still trying to avoid some of the areas that are going to be painted whatever else, just because that saves a bit of time later when it comes to doing the layering and stuff like that. It was good to try and save a bit of time. So, has anyone seen the new Space Wolves helmets? What's everyone's thoughts on those? I've seen a lot of people sort of complain that they're not wolfy enough. I think they're supposed to be like a precursor anyway to the ones that you see later on. So they're going to be quite mild in that regard. And of course they're supposed to sort of still look like they derive from the Corvus armor as well. So they have that to contend with. Let me know what you guys think. Kind of split, isn't it? Yeah. Oh, also they've shown the box off the whole contents of the what was it, the new 40k skirmish box set where you're on the Space Hulk. It's alright actually, you get a lot of stuff in there. But I mean, I'd assume you got a lot of space to fill out on a Space Hulk, really, terrain wise especially. You need a lot of bulkheads and stuff like that. But considering they didn't like slack off with the miniatures, they didn't like reduce the amount of miniatures you got, but it's a pretty good deal. It might be a bit more pricey though, I think, just to reflect that when it comes out. But yeah, no, it looks like, and it's got a lot of flexibility because of course everything is modular. So yeah, that's gonna be interesting. I mean, I won't be getting it because, you know, I've got enough going on as it is. But it's always good to have a look, isn't it? Right. Andrew. Okay. Yes, big yes from Normski. Dave says, I think I like them, but I'm not 100% sold, to be honest. Fair enough. Waylander says they're good dogs. Hello, Waylander, by the way. I didn't say hello already. Normski says, I'm a route man myself. Emperor's executioners all day long. Fair enough. They look pretty good, says Gina. Now that I do like the look of. Okay. Captain Bazooka says, the wolf helmets. Normally they're just meant to be one-off specials for particular Marines. So I wouldn't give them for a whole squad. Oh. There you go. A Lupus in the chat. How you doing, mate? Says, yeah, helmets is unique. Okay, so that's probably why people are getting a bit. But okay, so you don't give them to a whole squad, but because it's Heresy, it's Horus Heresy, yeah, you're gonna need like what 50, 60 troops, basic anyway. That's why they're selling like boxes of 30, boxes of 20, boxes of 20. So in that regards, if you spread it out through your whole force, you know, maybe have them on the sergeants. It's going to spread out quite a bit. Yeah. Also, don't let me forget to drink my bin juice as well, because otherwise I'm gonna end up with cold bin juice. That's long day. Oh, it says we've got 15 viewers. Well, hello everyone. Don't be shy to say hello. We don't bite. All right. Okay. So, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna move the laptop back over there because I had it moved over, so it's easier to edit. Mic over there. Move the water over here. That way, you can listen to me rinse. Not that interested in Horus Heresy. The models just aren't that interesting, says Gina. Yeah, you got to be a big Marine fan for that. So if you're not really into Marines, then it's not really worth your time, is it? Right. Okay. Let's get some pallid witch flesh mixed in there. I'm going 50-50 with the Rakar flesh. Be my layer, and then I'm going to use pallid witch flesh to be the highlight. Keep that off-white look. That beigey off-white. Also, don't forget, hop over to the Discord if you haven't already. Popped your entries into the community corner segment, which will be happening in about half hour. Cheers, Lupus. Right, let's get some layering done. Oh, I'm going to ignore the trim of the helmet. leave that recess there though. Oh. So, as of the 10th of August, I have got 11 or 12 days booked off. Now that does mean that the Friday coming after tonight, I'm going to be away, and where I'm going, the internet is absolutely shockingly bad. So I'm not going to be able to do a live stream away. I'm going to be taking that time out anyway, you know, just to spend that time with the wife and kids. We're going back to the New Forest, where the friend of ours has that holiday home. So we're going on the cheap. We don't have to pay for where we stay. We just got to, you know, like buy groceries and pay for fuel in the car, which is what we would be doing anyway. So it's basically a free holiday. And then we just you know, we'll have entertainment passes, so we'll get to enjoy the evening entertainment and stuff like that. We'll have access to the pools and stuff, so it's all good. So yeah, there'll be that. And then the following week, it's going to be the night before ChillCon. So I don't know what's going to happen, because I'm going to be away again. Because I'm going to ChillCon, which, by the way, tickets are still available. Only £5 a pop. So I've got a long day planned, because the idea is, the wife allows it, I'm going to leave quite early in the morning, because I want to get up to a little hobby mecca. I think it's Grim Dice, and part of how I'm going to be paying for the trip is literally I'm going to be selling off some bits and pieces that I don't use anymore. So that'd be it. Why is one camera froze but not? That's strange. Is the little cam frozen on you guys? The big one hasn't. Very strange. Never mind. Cheers, Lupus. So yeah, I'm gonna be up north. I'm gonna go sell some bits off to help pay for the day up there. Have a look about and stuff like that, and then that evening I'll be, if things go to plan, I'll be kipping over at Dave's, and then I'll be giving him a lift first thing in the morning down to ChillCon. Would be cool. So excited for that. But plans to be finalized. I like to tell you lot, because, well, you're here, and I can use social pressure if my wife changes her mind. So look, everyone that was online, they heard it, they know what's happening. What happened now? Try to turn it off and on again. Oh, it's not Grim Dice, it's Murfield. That was it. I don't know why I get the two mixed up. Mirfield. I don't think I have time to visit both places. That's gonna be fun times, fun times. And on the map, it doesn't look too far away from where I'm supposed to be going. So if you lot do end up going up there, let us know. And I'm sure we can arrange a bump in. Say hello in person. That'd be really cool. Oh yeah, Dave doesn't have any internet. So he can't do a live stream. Oh no, no Friday with Kev. How are we going to cope? Why does that sound a bit sarcastic, mate? Andrew says he's getting a Leviathan when the gun one releases. Nice. Robin Hood it up. Kev, take from the rich. Grim Dice miles away in Bridlington. For some reason, I thought Grim Dice would be in Grimsby. That just seems like it would make more sense. Phonetically, that is. But yeah, no, I'd love to go into Murfield, see what's up there. I might. I don't know if I'll have time to visit anywhere else while I'm up there as well. But we'll see. We'll see what time I can get away. But I should, Dave. I should be with you, Dave. In time for a liquid dinner. Ooh, this is actually an interesting colour to paint. I don't really paint this much like this. It's coming out alright, actually. Mixed well enough. There we go. What other new releases have I been missing? Or sneak peeks? I don't think... Because you know me, I used to be quite good at just like popping over to the Warhammer community website, having a look on there for a bit, see what's going on. These days I don't bloody get time. You know, with work and that. Bloody. A crate will actually get a look in. Oh dear. Alright, deactivate. It's like it's disconnected completely. Everything's in. So strange. Such a strange boy. Deactivate. Okay. I mean, it looks like that camera's just given out. That's a shame. Never mind. We'll manage. We'll do alright. Beer could technically be classed as soup. They're both. That's what I'm getting at. Do a little video of you at Murfield become a pro YouTuber. I don't know if I should or not because I kind of feel like it's already been done to death. He'll need to learn himself first. Drinks from bins. Exactly. Meadow R stuff. I've seen it with my own eyeballs. Have your face broke the camera? Oh dear. Probably. That could possibly be the reason. Because, you know, it's just... My face was just too handsome. Too charismatic. Oh dear. Could you imagine if I was actually like that? Jesus. Alright, almost finished with this coat. Alright, stop getting sidetracked. I missed anything in the hobby news yet? I need to know. Otherwise, I'm never gonna know. Any more squat previews, or have they finished with that? Okay, that's the rough work done. Let them do your own thing. Fair enough. Oh, look at Lupus with his fancy high-tech I can't finish it. AFK, Brew Run, BRB. Woo. That was my point, Kev. Join the bandwagon. Now Murphy looks boss. I'd love to go myself. I mean, if I'm gonna be up that way, I might as well, right? I might as well. So there's a couple of places I'd like to visit while I'm up there, because Saturday I'm not going to get a chance. As soon as Chill Con is finished, I don't know what time it finishes. I might be around for an hour or two, just socially, so you know, can have a quick chat and that. But then I got to be off because I got to do the however long, I think it's like 3.5 hour drive back home. Because it's my son's 4th birthday on Sunday. So, no, that's the condition. I don't stay Saturday night. I gotta be down. So I can't stick around and have drinks or anything like that on Saturday, which is a shame. But hopefully next year. You know what? Let's check the dates next year. Why not? Yeah. Let's see. See, August 2023. So I assume it would be on the same weekend. But if it was on the same weekend, it would be on the Saturday the 19th. And then of course his birthday would be on the Monday. So it all depend on, well, it's the summer holidays, so we can go visit family, whatever. Doesn't matter. I have to worry about school the next day or whatever. So yeah, next year I'll be able to get wasted. But there you go. Right. Where should this? Bigger. Yeah, I'm still fiddling around with the camera settings. It's really annoyed me. It just doesn't want to. That's abusive. Okay. How long we got? We've got 15 minutes until thingamabob. Alright. Just got my face. I should get rid of it. Nonsense. Don't need to see it, do we? Right, so now what we're gonna do, we're gonna... Oh damn, it's starting to dry. That's me chit-chatting too much. Alright. Okay, let's get another thin layer on there. I want it to have a slightly patchy look because I want it to look like it's a bit worn. You know, like, because once I stick some grime over it, that's going to dirty it up quite a bit as well. So I don't need to really worry about it being the neatest paint job ever. Just need to have it consistent enough. But I like it a little bit blotchy as well. So just like the paint sort of flaking off. Hopefully that will translate on the miniature. Paint his rear end. It's a shame you lot can't see me dance. Missing out. I suppose you don't really come here to see me dance, you come here to see me paint. Because it's such a rare occurrence. It's like an event in itself. The bells ring. The choir sing. Oh no, Kev's painting. It's the end of the world. Scott's got the Cathonia Berserkers. Ooh, okay. The whole Death Guard aesthetic in it. Zero cosmetic maintenance. Exactly. Kev started dancing. A lot of bobbing. Basically. Yeah, just bobbing my head. Going along nicely, that. Right. Right, now for the pure pallid witch flesh. I haven't used any shades so far. Any shades, and that's because I'll be using the grime as it. I'm going for the typhus stuff because can't be asked to get streaking grime out, to be honest. I come here to see you paint Howling Griffins, and every week I'm disappointed. Every week? Don't lie. Don't be saying every week like that's a thing. Don't you lie, boy. I do plenty of Howling Griffin stuff, like once every quarter. It's sickening how often I do it, actually. Okay, so I'm gonna swap brush. And just get some highlight in there. I'm not gonna panel line. Forget that. I'm gonna try and reach anywhere I'm not good. I'm no good at volumetric. Blah blah blah. I didn't bloody say it. Volumetric painting either. So I'm gonna try that. I'm just gonna. So get most of where the light is, but not worry too much about it. That ain't my wheelhouse. I'm doing a little bit scratchy as well. As I said, just adding some texture. Someone's burning something. A good thing you lot can't hear that. It's bloody annoying. Every one of these flats have got 2 smoke detectors, and if one goes off, it sets the other one off because they're both connected. And if you try and switch the wrong one off, the other one will just keep going, and then it'll set the other one off again. So you gotta make sure you get the right one the first time. Up. Big step. Big step. Concentration is real right now. I'm trying to rush through it so that I don't hold myself back on it. You know what I mean? Okay. Oh yeah, that looks alright. That looks alright so far. Beautiful. Easy there. Right. What's going on here? Finish a Howling Griffin's army, Kev. Stop procrastinating. Bugger off. What army? Also, he said literally can't be asked now. Hurry up and get the community kind of images on. Oh, ho, ho. Ouch. DJ, let's peer pressure you often. More often, you don't procrastinate at painting stuff if you have to do it for us lot. That's not necessarily true at all. Oh, you could hear it. How annoying was it? Thing is, the mic wasn't showing anything. I think it was just when I was talking, that was when it was coming across. Yeah. Right. We're almost there. Beginning. Hey, we've got quite a few entries today as well. Awesome stuff. Alright. Well, I guess I'll pause it there and then I'll start the green afterwards. But I think that's pretty good so far. It's like someone threw a lot of whitewash on it, which is quite a nice effect. Alright. So, without further ado, you're not going to be able to see my face again either, but let's bring on Community Corner. Oh, hang on. Andrew says, by the way, if I was to cover the costs, would you be interested in minis to paint on stream if they got delivered direct to you? What, as in commission, so that you took them away, or me painting what you send out to me and keeping? Either way, I mean, I'm happy for that. It's not a problem whatsoever. Now, let's see. Does that can work? Not working. Okay. There we go. I'm just going to get rid of that. See, I have to worry about seeing it. We'll cope with that, says. All right, so this is Community Corner. Every week we get to show off fantastic work that you've been doing. Completed work, works of art, work in progress, all sorts of wonderful things. Thank you, Dave, for setting it up for me today. As I said, I was very, very busy. So let's dive right in. Starting off, we got Bunker from Bunker Painting, formerly known as The Bunker. He says, in between pain meds from having surgery a couple of days ago. Really sorry to hear that, dude. I hope you are on a speedy recovery. But yeah, these look really cool. By the way, the way you've done the picture, when I first saw it, because this blade is blurred out, I thought I didn't actually see the gun, the twin bolter behind. I just saw the silver bit and I thought, hang on, he's got a weird claw. You know, it took a second glance to see. No, the sword is blurred out. Part of the twin, what was it, like a storm bolter predecessor. But yeah, no, it looks great, man. I can see you really working through all of them as well. So keep up the good work, man, and I hope you get better soon, mate. Next up, we got Ash Alien Glow Painting with the Emperor's Children style. That's very nice. That is such a clean purple as well. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. And of course, you're working your way through the Horus Heresy stuff as well, as you've shown us before. Keep it up, man. I can't wait to see the whole lot completed. Thank you very much for sharing. And just says, no, just for you to keep the something as a gesture of goodwill to you. Yeah, but you're gonna, it's not gonna be goodwill because you're gonna say it has to be painted as Howling Griffins. And I'll just be like, you'd send me something random, like you'd send me Yoda and say, right, quarter panel that guy as Howling Griffin. Oh dear, I can't be mad with that. That sounds like a fun idea. Next up is Gina. She's working on some more HeroQuest stuff and furniture. Ooh, very cool. It says quickly painted, but to be honest, these look absolutely fantastic and ready to go. Which is all you need really when you got a board game that you need to get ready. And these look fantastic as it is. So yeah, these look really cool. I like how chonk that dude is, and that goblin is so stabby. A weird fish monster as well. That's new. But orcs look cool, and so do the skeletons. It's nice to see that they did pull away from the Warhammer-esque vibe that the original iteration had, because it was similar. It wasn't quite on it, but it was similar. But yeah, this is a whole world apart now. So yeah, it's really cool, man. And yeah, some furniture as well. Ah, yeah, nice rack, complete with hungry rat. It looks really good. Oh, nice candle work as well there. I see a little bit of freehand going on there as well. That's pretty cool. And that's a lovely fireplace. Very nice. And look, all the details on here, and you've painted all the books different colors and everything. That's fantastic. Looks great. That's gonna look awesome on the table, for sure. There we go. Thank you so much for sharing. Normski, he's avoiding finishing his project to paint what looks to be an Imperial Fist. Unless he's going to quarter panel it into a Howling Griffin, of course. Hey, Void, keep it clean. Oh, wow, that is a blast from the past, isn't it? Is that a High Elf Lord? Definitely looks like it. Don't be thrown off by the style of the horse. It is all about the really, really tall hat and the long chainmail. Gives it away for me, I think. Yeah, stretched out face, and it's the shape of the sword as well. It points in and then goes out a little bit before it gets to that final point. You got some random dudes here. Oh, nice bust in the background as well, by the way. Silver helm, that's it. That was it. Yeah, silver helms are dirty. Or they were dirty. These are teaching minis for ChillCon. Ooh. Oh, look at that. We got a little behind the scenes there. Preview. Very nice. Yeah. Can't wait to see you paint them live then. And then we got new Sea Creeper, who's brand new to the channel. Thank you for joining us. And thank you for sharing your stuff. We've got some Stormcast Eternals that you recently finished. So let's have a look. Those look really nice, don't they? Very neat work. Oh, and straight in with a dragon as well. Come on now. That is fantastic. Straight off the box art. Love the red on the wings. Zoom in a bit more. Can't zoom in more. But that looks fantastic. Again, very clean. Oh, great work. Puts mine to shame for sure. Definitely. So yeah. And then of course we've got another dude. I can't remember what this one's called, but it's got a chunky mace. Pretty darn cool. Oh, I see you got the endless spell in the background there. You're working on those. That's pretty cool. The hammer tornado is absolute filth. So can't wait to see you paint all that as well. But it looks like you got a really good momentum going there. So thank you so much for sharing. That's awesome. Next up, we have Waylander. It says, the thing I've come to realize working on this and a Lehman Russ for my skills to scale modeling basics series is just how much I detest and abhor painting vehicles. Still looks nice. Don't do it. Don't it. Still looks nice, don't it? That is some hectic gold going on there. Why don't you like painting vehicles? You just need a bigger brush. We're using a detail brush. Oh, can I? Oh, well, thank you so much for... Yeah, look, we'll do it on this one. It says open image in thingy. I need to click on down there, don't I? There we go. Hey, that's fantastic. Look at that. Woo! See what you're watching on TV as well. Look at that. That puts mine to shame. Big time. They even highlighted all the scratches and the nicks and everything. Sorry, Waylander, your praise is going to have to wait. He painted in the eyes. It looks fantastic. Some epic work. Thank you very much for sharing. So back to Waylander. Yeah, just get a big brush, dude. Just dry brush it. That's it. Hashtag dry brush for life, mate. Yeah, I'm sure it's going to look fantastic when it's done. And then, of course, we've got Void Captain Bazooka with his Black Shield Marauder with Chain Axe and Bolter. He's used the old Corn Berserker legs, new Mark II plastic torso from the vehicle sprue, converted with a Mark III torso back, so he can glue on any backpack he likes. Helmet from the Sons of Horus Reaver Attack Squad. There you go. It's an absolute mongrel of bits, but it looks fantastic nonetheless. Oh no, and then he fails us with that horrible, horrible mold line. Dude, let's just shame him. Let's just shame him. I'm sure it's going to look fantastic like the rest of them. Thanks for sharing, dude. What's in that dragon's mouth? Big tongue. Right, and it says, vehicles are boring, mate. Even when they're detailed, they're just mostly flat, boring panels. Yeah, so dry brush shit. Kev, I'd pick something for you and you could pick something within reason, then I'd foot the cost. Ain't them how you like. Dude, I couldn't possibly ask that of you, man. That's too generous of a thing to offer. But I mean, if it has to be within reason, then instead of the Imperator Titan, can you get me a Reaver Titan? Or Warhound Titan even? At least I'm not asking for a man, sir. Ah, dear. So not much progress from the Bringer, 11th Legion. It looks like he is going to be very busy. What with, though? That's going to be an interesting question to answer. Can't wait to see what he's up to. Painting Wookiees next. He's got his very funky looking librarian built and ready to go. Also got the Redemptor Dreadnought ready to get painted up. His Assault Intercessors are ready to kick some butt. So you're working on the Space Marine half of the Indominus then, yeah? Yeah. Week gone, built Indominus Marines plus Dread and Libby. Now pizza and beer over weekend with friends at Borders. Very nice. Enjoy, enjoy, enjoy. Raven's Rook is next. We'll miss the show tonight as at a wedding. Absolutely shocking, mate. Absolutely. You should be watching it at the wedding. Is what I've been working on this week. So he's been working on his Horus Heresy box. He's been doing them as Sons of Horus, which is looking very good. He's just putting in the details because he already did that, that bluey green with his newfound airbrush skills that he's trying to hone. It's coming along very nice indeed. Ooh, what you got there, mate? He's got a fucking mama kill, man. A fucking mama kill. I remember seeing these when they first came out, right? And it was like one of the largest plastic kits that Games Workshop had ever done. I think actually at that point it was the largest plastic kit they ever done, because it was, this came out before the Gorkanaut did. That's a pretty big miniature. Yeah, and it was even bigger than the plastic monolith as well. So yeah, it was like, ooh, if someone brought one of these out on the table, you're like, hey, look who's you know, got a trust fund. That's crazy, mate. I can't wait to see that done. And what have you got here? It's like a little sneak peek of all his work, isn't it? So yeah, there's all his Heresy stuff. He's working on some Tango as well. He's got his Grot Flyer dudes conversions over here. Can't quite see what's there. And then what's this down here? Let's have a look, see, yeah. Ah, he's working on some orcs. There we go. What's that? More orcs. Of course it's orcs. And then look, you got the little grot there as well. I kind of feel like I'm invading his privacy here. Ah, clean your cup, man. And he's got a gnome there as well. With a tissue. You filthy gnome. Ah, dear. There we go. Yeah, look, there's the orcs converted with the Mechanicum bits as flyers. Pretty cool. All right. I feel like I'm perving a bit here. Brandog, how you doing, dude? Glad you could join us. Lupus says 5 of yous has not hit the like button. You know who you is. Come on, get with the in crowd. Exactly. Make them feel like they are missing out by liking. Andrew says in Titanicus scale, right? Haha. The Manta, I'm sure they've done for Aeronautica. I don't think they have actually. It'd be a bit too big for it, wouldn't it? But I'll tell you what, if there's one thing that I can get on board with is Tiny Titans because they're sick. But I wouldn't ask you for that either because they're still pretty pricey. But I don't know, just I'll let you choose something small. If you really want to, just something small and cheap. It doesn't matter what range it is, what it is. You know, I'll just be happy that you've gifted me with something. And you know, if anyone else wants to send me free stuff, you know, feel free to do so. Anyways, let's pop down here. I still haven't got the camera working. So I don't know what's gone on with that. It's just, it might be a case where I'll have to reboot the program. But if I do that, I don't want to lose you guys, you know. So we'll just stick with no face for now. So what are we working on? It is the Death Guard 30k style. I've put in the creamy whites. I've made it look all dodgy and stuff, which is really cool. Big loves, man. Stop being nice, okay? I don't like it when people are nice. Weirds me out. Alright. Anyways, nice work in Community Corner tonight. Yeah, definitely. All fantastic work. So thank you everyone for your work. I am feeling very inspired, which means I need to find the right greens now. Alright. Right, let's see. I think Caliban Green followed by Lauren Forest would be it. From memory. Let's have a look on the picture. That'd be bang on actually. Forest green on top. Really need a Nuggling Green for highlight, I think. That might do it. That might do it, you know. Alright. Alright. Okay. So. Water. Right. Caliban Green to start. Let's do it. Just a little bit of water because it's quite a thin paint to start with, actually. Really nice. Like heavy pigment in it. But it's not like really thick, if you know what I mean. Like it's not gloopy thick. Now, I don't mind overlapping a little bit on the shoulders because I will be painting it different rims. Whoa. Okay, this doesn't really paint that well over white. No surprise though. Maybe I praised this paint a bit too soon. Had this paint for years. I've never really used it because I've never really painted dark green. I normally, when I paint green, it's like a nice neon green to go with my Necrons. Or, you know, like a ghostly green. Right. So yeah, for those who just joined, there unfortunately won't be a show next week because I am away, a little break, and then the following Friday, I don't think there'll be one either because I am going away, ChillCon, and staying away the night before. So I'll see if I can sort something out so you lot don't feel like you're missing out. I wouldn't want you all to feel like being completely deprived of your fix, the corner of the hobby, that is the Kev. I can't believe I just referred to myself as the Kev. Please delete that from the internet forever. And yeah, we'll see. No promises though. It's going to be absolutely chaotic. So see what we'll do. See what we can do. Because where I'll be on my holiday break, the internet sucks, and the signal is even worse. There we go. It's starting to look more Death Guard-y, isn't it? Yeah. Right. I'm going to do all the back. Wahaha. No one expected me to paint the backpack green. Been out for a curry and now back home washing up, living the dream. Ooh. Oh, good on you, Mr. Franny Dog. Nomski's in bed, soon be snoring. Oh, well. You're on the right channel if you want to get a bit of help to go sleep. For sure. My dulcet tones will surely send you off on your way. Got one of those voices where it's just naturally laden with alpha waves, you know. That bandwidth that really sort of tells your brain, hey, look, you need to switch off now. Go to sleep. Don't go to sleep. I need the viewers. Omen news from Normski. From the day forward, you will always be called the Kev. Oh, bollocks. Oh, it's such a pompous thing as well. Like, well, not pompous, but presumptuous. No, not presumptuous. It's just, it's a self-deluded thing, really. I think that's the best way I can explain it, really. People who go around and say their name like that, they're self-deluded. Narcissistic would be the way to explain it, I suppose. I'm definitely going to have to layer this paint. You know what? Now that I've started using contrast a bit more, I think it's kind of spoiled my way of painting. Because I've always traditionally painted, you know, with like base, layer, build it up, have a shade, do a bit of highlight, and with contrast it's just like whack the colour on, job done. Maybe a little bit of highlight. You don't need to do any shading because that's all done for you. Once you do that, regular painting just seems like a chore. I'd love to see what the other ranges are like as well. That'd be pretty cool. Sort of expand my tool set a bit, because, you know, just through sheer convenience, you know, with the magazines and everything, and the fact that I've always painted with Citadel paints. You know, I've literally only got Citadel paints from Army Painter. I've used other paints, but I haven't got any. And you know, stick with what you know, sort of thing, isn't it? I think I'm at a point where I'm brave enough to expand my horizons, but the first thing I need to invest in for sure is an airbrush, because there are going to be a lot of paint brands out there which are better utilized through that medium than on brush. Yes, I want to expand my tool. documentary on snail racing. Oh dear. Could only imagine Nikev narrating a documentary about bins and the health benefits of drinking from them. Oh dear. Wow. Obviously said I need to narrate a documentary. Heard him admit it on that it's all true. Jesus. Am I that boring that you'd have me reduced to documentary on bins? That's shocking. That is really shocking. I thought like it was chilled out environment, but apparently it's a snooze fest. Cheeky bastards, a lot of you. By the way, I'm under no illusion about my about my talent to send people asleep. When I get rambling, it just sort of goes a bit monotonous, and it's just really relaxing to hear. Some would say it's boring, but I like to say it's relaxing. Right, it's coming along. Just need a second layer on this green on the power pack. We're good to start layering it up. Do it for time. Still got half hour left. Crikey. It looks like I'm putting it on thick, but it's quite watered down, so when the water evaporates, the paint's going to settle. It won't be so bad. Right. That's solid enough. Alright. Jeez. Citadel paints are good quality for the most part. Some others. So where was it? Skipped that. Some others not so much. There's more consistency with the quality of Citadel paints for sure. And I guess that's what you're paying that premium price tag for. But they don't have every like color covered well. There's going to be some brands which do some colors better than others. But it's there's the fun of finding out, isn't there? Randall says, "Don't worry, Kev. It's been great. If you could see my face right now." Gina says, "If you were that boring, wouldn't be here watching your stream." Oh, thanks, Gina. Mr. The Kev on the law of bins. Wow. Noski says, "I would prefer the high octane world of snail racing. The Kev in the bin corner, a must watch. Jesus. All Kev knows, he thinks everyone is awake and watching. Oh, harsh. I'm watching Father Brown solve the crime, Father Brown. Ah, you shits. Alright. Lauren Forest. There we go. I don't know if it's the right colour, but I'm guessing it is. Kind of looks right. Let's get that in. Alright. Let's see how it covers. Painted leaves and bits of bark with this colour. I haven't really painted anything flat. So, only things with texture. I'm going to start working in a little bit of texture on it. So I'm just getting paintwork to look streaky rather than flat. Hopefully it'll start showing through a bit. I'll sort of achieve a similar effect to the creamy white that I did before. Okay. Alright. Alright. Such a sloppy... I'm not going to finish what I was going to say. This is such a messy paintwork. The messy paint job. I was going to say that some kind of job looked a bit sloppy, but not in that order. And I think it might have been it would have been a little bit too PG. I know you're all filthy minded folk. Absolutely filth. That's why I love having you on. You lot here. Freaky look going in there. All the way through, I haven't tried to get a nice flat, even paint scheme going. I want it to look a bit choppy, a bit messy. Like I said, once I get the typhus corrosion all over it, it's going to sort of merge into it a bit. It's going to look like a much more deliberate mess. Much more organic mess, rather. Yeah. Alright, let's get a second coat on there. Which are easier to build, assault intercessors or normal ones? Trying to decide which to start first. It depends. No, it doesn't depend. Well, it does depend. Are the normal intercessors from a multi-part kit, or are they push fit ones? If they're not push fit, then the assault intercessors are easier. Oh, Andrew asked the same thing. And then Frandog said, assault ones are from Indominus, normal ones are multi-part. Okay, well then, there you go. Go for the push fit ones, mate. A bit more thicker coat at the top. Then streak it out a bit more at the bottom. That. Oh, I don't know if it comes across really. It looks a bit streaky. And again, no shades used. You know me, I like to go proper heavy with shades. I've got to keep it in my head. I'm not going to use a shade because I'm going to be using that typhus corrosion for my shading. I still got to get the still got to fill in the bolt gun bits as well, which I've done last because that's a lot of the detail is in that bed belcher sort of colour, so a lot of bare metal going on, and I can do a bit of weathering while I'm doing that as well. So near the end of the armor panels and stuff like that. Let's get two birds with one stone. Yeah, very good. Right, next up is the Nuggling Green. Another paint I haven't really used, I don't think. I used it once. No worries, Mr. Brandog, that's what we're here for. Free advice, any given time. Get some streaks in there. Again, once I get that bit of weathering on there, this highlight's going to make a bit more sense for sure. Oh man, I love experimenting. I look like I'm trying to do tiger print. Oh, I got some noisy new neighbours as well, by the way. I expect they're going to get a lot of complaints soon because they are loud until proper late, like early hours late, you know. TV blaring with the problem is their balcony and their sitting room faces the garden area in the middle of the building, because the whole building is a U shape and there's a common garden area in the middle, and a couple of the flats on one sort of one length of that U shape face inwards, just to make the most of the way the sun comes across. So their sitting room faces that way. Of course, everyone else's bedroom is going to get the noise from their sitting room. And there's a lot of families, a lot of working families in this building, with like babies and toddlers and stuff as well. I have to hear all that noise. So I wouldn't be surprised, because one of the things is you got to kind of, if you start getting complaints and stuff, the housing association who own the entire building will start like serving warnings and stuff, and then they will give you the boot, you know. So yeah, liking it. Right, that's it. How long we got left? 15 minutes. Got me a message in Discord, DM Kev or something. Ah, big loves, man, big loves. Are you telling me a bit too late to drink my tea, mate? I already finished it because it was already getting cold like over an hour ago. Why are you going to do that to me, huh? Right. So it's time to get the old lead belcher out. But coming along, isn't it? This is definitely a paint scheme I have never done before, so I'm kind of pleased with this turning out. Just wish to pick it up a bit better. Get a thermos. I don't. No, because you know, like tea, it starts going a bit manky in a thermos. It actually starts tasting like bin juice then. Here we go. That looks better. It doesn't know what to do with itself, that camera. Alright. You keep being a douche, and we're gonna have to sort you out, mate. Bigger video. Right. Autofocus off. Being warned. There we go. Freaky mess. But then, like I said, once I get some lead belcher on there, I'll get some dabbed along the edges as well. Start showing the metal underneath. The streaks and that. Job done. Good. Yeah, I'm not having auto focus on anymore. I got the camera like really close. It's like 7 inches off the thing. So right. So gonna need a good brush. The lead belcher. Let's see if we can try and get at least that bit done. Not gonna wear it down. Let's not thin it out. Okay. Feel like I'm with this music. It feels like there's a Jeopardy or something going on. Will he finish his task in time? Find out after this commercial break. This will be a test of his hand-eye coordination skills he's been honing over the coming week. Can he master his brush control? Not make any more mistakes. Sure. Find out in the next episode of Dragon Ball Z. Alright, it's coming along. It's coming along. Definitely getting there for sure. Now there are some details here. I'm tempted to go over with that dirty gold. Of, you know, make it look a bit brassy. Like what I did with the Iron Warrior. That sort of trim. Yeah, look all right. But then again, is it going to be too much glam for this Death Guard? The son of Barbara. Who knows? That's good enough. Got nasty blade here as well. Might do some a green tint on it just to make it look like it's poisoned or something. I'm gonna do this black. I think that little star there. Swap to a smaller brush for that bit there. I'm not gonna do it as bone, but like the armor is the growth rather than a bone growth, you know what I mean? Because it is 30k. You know, they were sort of in the process of turning into nasty looking things when they came out of the warp, weren't it? They were on their way to join Horus. Everything went to poop, and then when they came out of the warp, they looked like a right mess. Oh, excuse me. If it's DBZ, it will be the next 6 episodes. No, but they always say in next episode, and then like you watch that episode and nothing really happens except a bit more screaming, like a bit more powering up. 10 episodes later, oh, he's finally got a spirit bomb, but then it takes him like 3 episodes to launch it for it to hit. Do black panels on there. Cool. And I got the power pack kit covered in as well. Who would have thought it would take so long to paint in such a simple paint scheme? Absolutely atrocious. Absolutely. Right. Got those pipes there. Oh, fan. Oh, we're 2 minutes out. Jeez. That's the one, but he missed. Yeah, bloody typical. Right. Okay, I think I'm gonna call it there. I've still got these bits to do. Here and here. These bits. And then get the eyes in. Get some black popped in there and then do some gold trim. But for now, as a start, it's not too bad. Okay? Not a bad start at all. Got 2 of the main colours done. Gotta get that 3rd and 4th done. I could call it. Remember the episode of DBZ where Piccolo and Goku learnt to drive? Jesus. Something else entirely. Alright, I'm just going to go to this one. Because I need to move this camera over. Right. And Jesus. Take a video. Hey, hey. You can see. There we go. If you leave me now, you take away the biggest part of me. Ooh, darling, please don't go. And join our Discord. It's free to do so. Yeah, you like that segue? Probably not. It's bloody horrible. So yeah, Discord, free to do so. If you want to help support the channel, there are plenty of ways to do so. Subscribe, liking, sharing, leaving a comment after or even during the show. It all helps with the algorithm. It all helps the channel to be seen more, which is basically, you know, in itself worth its weight in gold. And you're probably going to say, that don't weigh nothing. Well, sure, but I'm not going to get any gold for it either. So, you know, but it's appreciated. Definitely help the channel out. Also, there are plenty of ways if you want to get yourself some hobby goodiness or some magazines, whatever. Links in the description below. Get great discounts. Use the promo codes because you get bonus points and all that jazz. And yeah, I want to say a massive thank you to these beautiful people who have gone beyond that and have actually joined the YouTube membership, which is only £2 a month. A big thank you to Lupus Canis, Tabletop Ready Minis, and Gina Doherty. You're absolute stars. And over on Buy Me a Coffee, there are several tiers, each unlocking different things. So a big thank you to David Young, Zero Honor, Gunstar Hero, and Phil Eden Eddie Art for your support on there as well. You're all absolute babes. It does really help the channel. Helps me out with the supplies, keeping things running. You know, the music, software, you know, it's not free. So it all helps me keep it going, and I'm indebted to you lot eternally. So I can't say any more than that. So yeah, I look forward to seeing you lot in the Discord. A big thank you to everyone who shared their work as well in the community corner. There's some fantastic bits there, and of course, if you want to see more, I'm sure people are going to share plenty in their work in progress and completed segments in the Discord as well. And if you need any help and advice, you know where to come. Just let us know. Gonna leave it there. Don't look too bad, right? I'll put a picture up on Discord. So yeah, big loves, stay safe, and I'll see you in the next one in 2 weeks' time. Peace. Oh, don't forget, actually, this month's this month's KFC is paint anything. Literally, paint anything. Just paint something. God damn it, just paint something. If I get another month of just 3 or 4 entries, as amazing as those entries are, I'm going to be very upset with you lot. Can't call yourself hobbyists. You're putting stuff up in the completed thing, but you're not putting it in there? What? Put something in there, boys and girls. Come on now. I want a real good show at the end of the month. You got until, literally, I think Wednesday is the end of the month. The 31st. 11:59 PM. Do it. Any colours, any miniatures. Doesn't matter. Just fucking paint something. And don't forget, all the monthly winners will go head to head this December to get one of several prizes, one of which is a free, that's right, a free KFC, literal KFC for the restaurant KFC voucher, and another one is a £20 voucher from Element Games. So, be in it to win it. Big gloves. Peace. Is that supposed to be stone cold sober and still can't time? There you go. Love you all. Ibe, Gliebe, Gleibe, Globen.